A South Carolina youth pastor has been placed on administrative leave after handing out stickers that say, "I love hot youth pastors." This is not a joke, and it's a serious issue. Let's talk about it today. Hey guys, your friend Spencer here. Being a youth pastor is a wild job, it's a tough job, but as time goes on and this culture that we live in of degeneracy and things that are happening today, we have to be extra careful if we're going to be youth pastors and really even youth workers, because kids today are exposed to things to a degree that I probably have never been exposed to before. I mean, the average 10-year-old today knows literally everything, and it is a scary, scary scenario, and so we have to be extra careful today. This is what this article says from our friends over at Protestia, Church under fire for handing out "I Love Hot Youth Pastors" stickers. And the Southern Baptist Church come under fire after the youth pastor handed out "I Love Hot Youth Pastor" stickers, prompting backlash from social media over his poor choice of passing these around. Fairview Baptist Church student pastor Corey Wall has been put on administrative leave pending an investigation after he made a poor decision to distribute these stickers to his youth group kids, which went small-time viral on Twitter. These stickers likely play on the popular "I Love Heart" trending something, whatever, that is occupying the mind of pop culture. So basically, this is the stickers that were handed out, and that is that right there is so bad. That should have never been made. That is a very poor decision. And the church has made an official statement on this. From the Fairview personal team and deacon's office, our student pastor Corey Wall acknowledges that he made a poor decision and a mistake by making a sticker available that was offensive to some. Corey has been placed on administrative leave and will not be involved in student leadership responsibilities while this situation is being investigated. There will be a thorough and comprehensive investigation. We take this matter very seriously and want to be as proactive as we move forward. Our main goal is to always make our campus a safe place for anyone who attends. The decision was made by our deacon officers and personnel team in keeping with our bylaws and personal procedures. If questions, please contact them. Yeah, that's the Southern Baptist Church, all these teams and officers and bylaws. Boy, it's a mess. We will keep you updated as the process moves forward. In response to the story, many of the commenters are hysterics, demanding that the church and pastor should be investigated by the police. So yeah, there's people trying to exercise the nuclear option on this, trying to say that he needs to be arrested and whatever. I don't know if I would go that far with it at this point, but this does bring up a point. A couple things today. First of all, you live in the social media age. If you're a youth pastor out there, you have to realize all it takes is one picture off one of these things right here, and literally your life is over. I mean, so you have to be careful today. Now, sometimes people exaggerate things, and I would not try to overcharge this guy, but definitely this is something that is going to cause a lot of eyebrows to be raised, could cost you your ministry, and certainly should not, like, that should not even have been handed out to anybody. And I'm really, and really the Bible told us we shouldn't be doing this type of stuff. Now here's what I did. I typed in the word purity in the Bible, and the word purity appears 2 times, and it talks both to young preachers. Young preachers need to embrace purity now, in this day and age, like never before. We live in a day and age now where there are young ladies who are just enamored with leadership positions, and I have seen scenarios where youth pastors get pursued, and it's obvious when it happens, and it puts guys in a dangerous spot. Look what it says here, 1 Timothy 4:12. Let no man despise thy youth, but be thou an example of the believers in word and conversation, in charity and spirit and faith and purity. So a youth pastor, a young man in the ministry, should be an example of the believers in all areas, especially in areas of purity. Really, you have to realize if you're going to be in the ministry, you're going to have to live an exemplary life. You're going to have to be above this type of stuff, and because it can come back to bite you severely. I know of a guy, and I haven't spoke to him in years, but I knew that he messed up with a young lady. And after, some time had passed, I kind of asked a few preachers that I knew, and turned out that this was like his fourth time messing up with a young woman. And I was really just like, what is this guy doing in the ministry? And last time I checked, he's still in some church somewhere. And I'm thinking, this guy's got to go. Because there are people out there in these day and age who are predators. There are people out there who are sick. And the perfect place for them to go is a church. And the perfect place for them to hide is in the good graces of the kindness of God's people. This kind of puts the church in a precarious situation. I want to tell you this, that if you ever harm a child, you better hope the police find you before I do. And I mean that. Oh boy, you in a bad spot, buddy. You in a real bad spot. You better hope that the police find you before Brother Spencer does. This is not good. And with this whole situation here with this young pastor, I hope that he learns his lesson personally. This is Carl Lentz territory. This guy's showing evidence that he's probably not mature enough to be in the ministry, especially in a position of leadership where, you would expect that these people would be spiritual enough to handle this type of responsibility and have a lifestyle exemplary enough so that everybody can, trust you with their young people, and you're not going to give them heresy, and you're not going to prey on these young girls. Quite frankly, that's stupid. If I had printed something off like that and tried to hand that out, my wife would literally, murder me. It's because my wife's a godly woman who has sense. That's just... and quite frankly, if my daughter went to a Sunday school class and the youth pastor handed her something like that, we'd be having a talk in the parking lot. This just isn't good, guys. This isn't good. So I want to use this as an example to say that churches, first of all, parents need to be aware of what's up. And second of all, youth pastors need to be aware that you live in the day and age now where this kind of stuff is not going to get swept under the rug. Once it goes out on the internet, it is fair game for everybody. Quite frankly, it is very possible this young man's ministry, to whatever capacity it was, is over. And that might be the best path going forward for this guy. But purity matters. Purity, especially when you're dealing with young people, and especially when you're a young man. It even says right here, it says, the elder women treat them as mothers, the younger as sisters, with all purity, meaning you ought not be hitting your arm around a young lady and walking around a building somewhere with her. You ought not be doing that. You're asking for trouble, buddy. And if he had just understood what the Bible said and just gone with that, and had some purity in his life, then this certainly would not have happened. Hey guys, I want to remind you, we've got, it's starting to be fall. I'm wearing my hoodies now. I love hoodies. Hoodies are cool. We have these available in our Spreadshirt store, and you can go pick some of those up, and we appreciate you guys. Also, go ahead and hit the like button on this video, and please do that. That'll be a great blessing, and we appreciate you guys very much. Have a great day. Hey guys, we've got a Spreadshirt store available now, and we want to make you guys aware of this because some of you just may have not been around long enough to see this, but man, we've got all kinds of t-shirts and merchandise for sale, all the Doctrine Matters designs that we have. We've got even like the cool video game that we played before our live streams. That's available on a t-shirt and mug and everything. Also, our Flat Moon Society merchandise is available. You can put that on a mug like we have, put it on hats, all kinds of stuff. The classic Doctrine Matters design, that is available in all shapes and colors and everything like that. I mean, we've got it on polos, we've got it on teddy bears, we've got it on everything. And then To God From Idols to Serve, You Better Quit Your Meanness, our Sam P. Jones line up there. I've really enjoyed that on a mug that I have. And then Things Are Looking Really Good Because Things Are Looking Really Bad. That is actually one of our all-time best sellers right there. People have really enjoyed that. And then, of course, I'm Just Here to Be a Blessing. We got that on kids' clothes, we got it on aprons, we got it on hoodies, we got it on hats, and I mean, just almost anything you can think of, it's on there. So hit the link below, visit our Spreadshirt store, buy some merchandise. It helps support our channel, and we appreciate you guys helping us out in that regard. And don't forget, guys, Doctrine Matters, and we believe that so much, we put it on some clothes, and we put it on hats and all kinds of stuff, and I even have it right here on my shirt there. So visit the Spreadshop store today. Go ahead and get you some stuff, and this stuff ships very quickly and is actually very high-quality merchandise. You guys will not be disappointed, I promise you. You guys have a good day. We love you. See you later.